Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Paula from Paula's Chair Play. How you guys doing? Okay, this is enough smoke here. There's a little bit of saging going on here. A lot of saging. Clearing ground. Thank you, Spirit, for clearing the air. Cleaning the energy in here. Sage does good. Like the smoke from sage kills bacteria in the air. You can also smoke it to kill lung infections. Do your research. These are healing with the angels, okay? Romance popped out just before I started recording. Let's see if it wants to come out again, but this is an indication of what we need to talk about. What's the theme this morning? Thank you, Spirit, for your protection, your healing vibes, and your guidance today is Paula from Paula's Chair Play. General reading. Not sure if I said it. Okay, let's see here. What do you want to talk about, Spirit? What do we need to really focus on today? Signs and dreams. Wow. You've been dreaming lately? Dreams are very important. Okay, dreams. Sometimes you get signs in your dreams. Like, who's the culprit? You'll see, you'll dream of them. Sometimes I question myself, well, who's at the bottom of this, you know? And I do get visions in my dreams. And sometimes you need to have a little conversation with Spirit so you can remember your dreams, try and remember your dreams, and do a practice, a ritual to try and remember your dreams. Write them down as soon as you wake up. If you put your phone on, you forget them, you know? So as soon as we wake up, we're still in the dream state, so you gotta relax your eyes and, what was I dreaming about? It'll come to you often enough. With a good practice, okay? So be aware of what you're dreaming. Like I saw a sibling with red lipstick, like in my face, and she never wears red lipstick. That was a spirit telling me she was the culprit or whatever, okay? I don't want to get my siblings in trouble here, but I do get images of close people, close relatives that might be needing me to reach out or something. I usually do reach out unless I'm told not to and to stay away. But signs are also there around us. When things repeat themselves, numbers, images, things in particular, you know, a certain animal, well, they keep popping up. Well, what does that animal represent to you? Like curiosity, vulnerability, agility, you know. Anything else? So these are really nice that they came out together, dreams and signs. Spirit is trying to talk to you through other means. Okay? There's somebody outside. Surrender and release. It's time to let it flow. Surrender and release. If you're nagging or if you're caught up in a situation which is very hard to handle or hard to accept, or, you know, you can't do anything else with it, you know what I mean? You got to surrender. You let it go. Release. Okay, let God. Sometimes we need to trust. Sometimes, most of the time, we shouldn't be dishing out karma. Okay? We let the universe do that. And we do us. You concentrate on yourself, on your self-healing. Not dishing out karma, you know. You're just wasting your time. You get more karma. Because, you know, when you're equal to somebody else, it's not for you to dish out karma. The universe does that. You need to concentrate on your healing. And what are the signs and synchronicities? Let's do tarot. Let's see what the story is today. 6 of Wands. Being victorious here. You're up on your horse here. And you're taking a victory lap. A victory lap. So you're winning at life here. You're winning a cause. You're winning something. It's a 6. It's not an ending. It's like the halfway mark is 5. So you're doing great. Okay? Keep at it. But acknowledge what you have accomplished so far. It's very important to acknowledge with yourself or with spirit. There's 66. 66 might mean something to you. The year you were born, maybe. Or the 6th of June. A portal. 11/11 is coming up. November 11 is a portal, right? Sweet memories from the past. Nostalgic, a soulmate. Childhood. Upbringing, you know. Strength here is in the base, so you're very strong. You've been through a battle. You've been through addictions, maybe battling inner conflicts, temptations. The strength card means that you've built your character, you've built stamina, you've built resistance to temptations. Okay, what is not good for us? Taking a substance repeatedly is one of them. You see, creating fantasies or illusions when we take a substance. So in the recent past, this might be plenty of choices you can choose from. There are good ones, there are bad ones, there are different ones. There's a rainbow, there's fire, there's a dove, there's vines, there's water, droplets, there's stars, there's light. The King of Cups. Whoa, the man in love. In my books, the King of Cups usually represents somebody falling in love with you. Or you're falling in love with somebody. But you're showing your love to somebody. He's the King of Cups. He's coming in with a love offer. Maybe he had choices in the past or fantasies about you. Maybe he was fantasizing about you. And you know, with the 6 of Wands right next to the fantasy card, he's hitting home. You know, he's hitting home runs here. Maybe on his own. But he's thinking of the past memories with you. Creating fantasies, you know. Keeping him strong. Okay. All right, Spirit. Oh, the Empress. Look at this. I got to show you. So the king is sitting and he's actually looking down here and she's right here. Okay, on the table. Seriously, I don't need to show you. You can trust me. But he's looking down because the next card goes there. The Empress. He's looking at his Empress. He's falling in love with this Empress. And she's in his future. She's very pretty. You might wear red hair. Very bountiful, you know. The Empress is the 4 queens rolled up into one. She's mastered herself. She knows how to present herself and work energies in her room. She's the Empress. She can nurture, heal like a mother, right? Oops, that's the back of it. Hang on. Judgment is in the self here. You feeling judged? Or maybe you feeling like somebody's going to judge you because of the situation? I don't know. Judgy. You need to make a big sound decision here based on facts, true facts. It's a major decision you're doing here. Major. All right, what's in your environment is the Four Cups. Maybe this Empress is not really interested in an offer right now. Like she might be contemplating an offer here. It is a card about boredom also. So maybe the Empress is bored, which is kind of silly to say. But when you're entertained by pages and you mastered yourself, you're not interested in pages or knights, you know. There's a king there. He might be, she might be contemplating him. There's the Queen of Pentacles. In my books, this is the wife, usually. But if it doesn't represent a wife, she's very grounded, practical, very sensual and down-to-earth woman here. She doesn't fan out her you know, the peacocks at the back, really regal and relaxed, not fanning out his plumage. She's not a show-off. She's very practical. She knows how to build. And there's the Knight of Swords coming in quick, taking action with a proposition, an offer here of Lovers. Okay. But the Pentacles is also financial, okay? Coming in quick with an opportunity for you, very passionate opportunity. Lovers is a card of choice and a card of real chemistry, you know. You guys are really attracted to each other. And what's at the bottom? Spying. Somebody's looking in and doing their research, you know. Look at the King of Pentacles. He's the perfect match to he's the husband type in tarot. With the Wheel of Fortune at the back here. Times are changing. Things are lining up for us. Let's use the Ghost Tarot and clarify. How you doing so far? So we got a little story on board here. Surrender and release. Somebody's been fantasizing about you. They know you. They have memories of you. So I don't know if they've been physical with you yet or not. You know, there's no indication because the Lover's in the outcome card here. So you guys might be intimate together. You might be falling in love. So you're winning at life here. Let's elaborate on the Six of Wands here. Victory lap. What is this about, Spirit? The Six of Wands. The Six of Cups again. Wow. The Six of Cups is there already. Six of Wands, Six of Cups, and Six of Cups again. Well, there's children on this Six of Cups, and there's one child here. So maybe you have a child. You're being a good parent. Memories of spending time with your child. So maybe you're satisfied with your relationship with your children or child. You're being successful when it comes to them. You're considering, you know, when we go through hardship, a divorce or a separation or something, it's important not to put the blame on anybody, just to express yourself and say loving things about the situation, okay? Don't blame anybody. Don't make anybody look like they've done something wrong in the children's eyes. They're not adults. They're not supposed to know your whatever. They're supposed to love both parents. Their blood is going through their veins. Both parents. Equally. Right? So why would you want to hurt your child by telling them bad things about the other parent? Okay? Sometimes a parent can be scary and hurtful and all that. Like, I'm not telling you to protect them. I'm just protect your children. Never mind the other adult. The other adult can take care of themselves, okay? But don't make it worse. Okay. What else? The Six of Cups here. You want to elaborate on that? You're very strong anyways, okay? You got a strong heart. You know what to say, when to say it. Don't worry about it. What else can I tell you? What is the Seven of Cups here? 6 to the Seven of Cups, right? It's creating fantasies. What is the Seven of Cups, Spirit? My nose always leaking. I go outside and bring my grandson to school every morning. I come back, it's getting cold out. Was frost on my windows this morning. The Ace of Blades here. These are fantasies, like the truth. The truth of the matter is important. Speaking a good, truthful communication, conversation coming in. Or you're having it. Or you need to have a good conversation based on your child's age, right? Stay on top of that, you know. One of you might be telling your child awful things, and you need to keep on top of that. You don't need to defend yourself. You just need to redirect, okay, to a good time, a good space. Who is this King of Cups here? Who is this King of Cups? Can you tell me? Is he a water sign? Seems to have reddish blonde hair. There we go. Knight of Blades. He's the one that wants to come in quick, take action on you, with you. But he's taking action. This King of Cups is going to take action. Knight of Blades. He wants a conversation with you. And I think you're either him or the Empress. Okay, the Empress is in this guy's future here. Six of Blades. Yeah, you're moving away. This Knight of Cups is moving away from difficult times. Spirit is leading the way. You're following the signs and synchronicities, okay? Good for you. Who is this Empress here? Who is this Empress? She might be into divination because of the wheel around her. She has the... whoever this is, male or female, okay? They're into tarot maybe, or astrology. Here's one. Alone. The Tower. Wow. She's shocking everybody. She might be a walking tower. She might be leaving a home too. You know, she's jumping out of a burning building here. Like if this ghost represents the Empress, which I'm clarifying, right? It's the Tower. She's shocking somebody, or she's shocking you. And she might be leaving a home also in the future. For work. Maybe you met her through work. She's perfecting her craft here. You're very good at what you do. Or this Empress is very, very good at what she does. Okay, so what's the Judgment card for in the South here? What does this Judgment card? You're making a big decision. Who's making the decision? Maybe you both are. No, that's half the deck. What's this Judgment about, Spirit? Just one flip? No? Okay. What is this Judgment about? Yes, I think I saw one. Yes, there is one. Okay. The Ace of Sticks. It's because what you're passionate about. It's brand new beginning, creating. You're making the decision on what you're really passionate about. Okay? This is an offer from God. Look, it comes out of the sky like a cloud. And I think you haven't been physically, sexually active because of the cloud there. I think it's long overdue, maybe. Okay, so you're making a decision on what you really, truly want out of your life, you know, passionately. There's 4 cups here. Is the Empress going to take the offer? Is the Empress going to take this offer? The Empress waits patiently. She does what she does, and she does not chase ever. Okay, 22:11 on clock there. 22:11. 6 coins, another 6. There's 4 sixes here. So 4 cups with 6 coins. Well, it depends. She might take this offer if it's generous. If it's a good, even exchange here of energies. It needs to be fair and balanced for the Empress to accept it. There's the Page of Sticks here. You excited? Yeah, it depends on the offer. It depends if it's generous and if it works for her, you know. Who's this Queen of Pentacles? Somebody you're fighting with. That might be the ex-wife or the one you're divorcing. You're fighting with her. She's in the challenge. There's the Empress. There's the Queen of Pentacles here. And the King of Cups. There's a couple of knights. Okay, so, yeah, you're fighting with an ex here. And you're going to drop burdens. You're done. You've packed your bags already. Okay, so you're going to take action here. You're coming in with a generous offer. It's a big coin. Be careful. Don't be a weasel about it. There is the weasel there. So that is cautioning the Empress about the offer being a good offer, a good solid offer, you know. And by the Judgment card here, I think it's a big offer here. And the Lovers next to it. What else you want to add? So prepare yourself. Somebody's coming in with communication. Maybe a very good offer for you. Anything else, Spirit? You want to add to the outcome cards here. What is this Ace of Pentacles? What is this Ace of Pentacles? What is this offer? It's an intimate offer. It's an intimate offer with the Lovers next to it. 5 of Cups. Sadness. Well, don't be too quick about it, because somebody, they're sad. Well, somebody's sad, somebody's not happy, somebody's crying. So maybe this offer there's the Chariot. Movement, victory. You're moving, okay? Somebody's sad that you're moving. Maybe you are sad that you're moving. You need to move away from this. But I think Spirit is leading the way, right? Sometimes we have a calling. Yeah, there's a heartache here in the outcome. This offer is going to cause a heartache for somebody else. Page of Coins, it's an offer, a contract. Somebody coming serious. But they have the knowledge that it's going to be hurtful to somebody else that they were in love with, that they still care for, that they want to respect, right? That's my story. If you need a personal just for you, please reach out. I love you, and take care of yourself.